everyone, and welcome to Vividly Dark, a podcast where we talk about everything creepy and geeky
and everything in between.
And I am your host, Patrick, and then along with me is my beautiful co-host and amazingest, most perfect.
Let's just keep it chill, babe.
Trying to get brownie points. My beautiful wife, Zoe.
Hello.
The real star of the show.
Don't be ridiculous.
I'm trying to get Pokemon.
If he's good, he gets paid in Pokemon.
Yes. Right, so today we have a topic that we're going to talk about. We haven't written, normally I write a script and whatnot, but I haven't done that today. Today, we are going to talk along the lines of, I don't know, we watched a video on YouTube that was about mediums.
Mm-hmm.
And it just got us whole thing, just got our minds thinking.
It's something I'm very, I get excited talking about it.
Yeah.
I enjoy listening about it as well. So it would be interesting to hear your thoughts and my thoughts and see how similar or different they are. Yeah. I guess our opinions on it.
Yeah. And because, with mediums comes just a whole plethora of...
oh, good word.
I don't know. What is a plethora?
Okay, what was that from?
Three Amigos. So in my life, I just randomly blurt out
You have so many quotes from movies, not from
anything she knows.
Anything,
Sure.
Anything good as such, or anything intellectual, no Einstein quotes. It's always from a silly movie.
Einstein once said E = MC hammered, so. Anyway, so today we're just going to talk about this realm of spirit world, really. Yeah, so let's get into it. So, within this video that we watched, I don't know the lady's name, I can't remember it. They talk about soul. So, to you, babe, what is a soul?
A soul is... What do you mean, what is it? What actually is it? Or what does it look like? Or what are we covering? Let's just do the whole thing. So a soul is obviously the person inside of you.
It's what is inside of this meat bag.
It's what you are, yeah.
So,
looks-wise, I would say that it's I imagine it as... kind of invisible but kind of white. The same as we were talking, I think it was earlier, about ghosts. And I was like, ghosts are white. And you were like, no, it was yesterday. I saw a blue man. I was like, that's not a ghost then.
It is. Because, okay, the way I explained it to you when we were on our walk was a ghost or spirit, whatever you want to call it, it is energy. It is energy. Energy does have a color, and that color does come in a lot of different shades.
Do you not think that energy is a different color for different people? And also...
Well, it'd be an aura.
Yeah, so like an aura. But people say, don't they, people have different auras. Yeah. So does that mean they're all different colors?
But an aura isn't your electricity, I guess to say.
I think it is. I think it's the same.
I don't think it is. Let us know in the comments. Already.
Well, your opinion, obviously. This is just our opinions.
Yeah. No, I think... What was it?
So you were talking about you saw a blue man.
Oh, no, okay. So I think that because, alright, to me, a soul is literally a little ball of energy. All the electricity that runs through our bodies.
See, I also see it as like a big cloud.
No.
That comes out of you.
It's like a ball of electricity that's just...
No. That's what you just did to me. No.
Did I?
Maybe not with the finger, but that's the sass you were giving. No, you're wrong.
Alright. No, to me, I'm just saying, to me, a soul is like this little ball, and it can come from, right now it's in the shape of a human, because obviously how we're shaped. But when we die, it comes out of us, and if you see it as a cloud, sure. But to me, it's just like this little orby ball, hence orbs, which I don't think the little orbs are bullshit. Big orbs, fine.
Why does it matter what size they are? What if they had a really little personality?
Okay, so they could... Wow. Anyways. It doesn't matter so much the size.
Would a child orb be small compared to an adult
But it doesn't... No, what I'm saying is
child orbs are bullshit.
The ones you see... No. God. The ones you see on camera, the ones like on like you see like ghost hunter people doing, and they're like, "It's an orb." No, like, no, it's not. It's a piece of dust.
But how do you know it's a piece of dust?
Because of the way it moves. What?
Did we not cover this in one of our other videos?
Yeah, we did. So we won't go
So we
back
won't
into
go
that.
back into that.
But yeah. Anyway,
Moving on. Anyway, Blue Man.
Yeah, Blue Man. So me and our son were walking through the cemetery at night, and I have this just huge thing. My body literally stops me going into a cemetery. But if I'm with somebody, it doesn't matter who it is, I can do it. Not without being shit scared. So
we discussed this as well, didn't we? Because I used to hang out in cemeteries.
Fucking
really
weirdo, bro.
But where it was
Fucking
like
weirdo.
it was in the middle of our village,
Who
and
just-
you had cars going past all the time. People lived next
Mate.
to it. It wasn't scary. But now,
No.
as you know, I do refuse to go in them at
Yeah,
night.
but you had so many other places. You could go into the park.
We did, but it's boring. Being
I
in
know
one
the
place
village
all the
isn't like
time.
huge, but yeah, you could just go sit at somebody's house. You have a massive back garden. Why the cemetery?
It was just a pivotal area. It's right in the middle of the village. It's a good meeting point
All
for
churches
everyone.
are in the middle of the village.
The shop was right across the road. Just a good place. Good place to be.
No, it's not. Besides that, you're disturbing the souls that
Closer
are
to
meant to be
God
resting.
as well.
You're disturbing the souls that are meant to be resting.
Well, we didn't go on people's graves.
It doesn't matter. That is where they.
is forbidden.
That is where they rest.
Maybe they like the company. Thought of that?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Thank you.
I'll give you that. Okay, so with that, where do you think that we go? That kind of does lead into this question. Where do souls go?
Back to where we came from.
Where's that?
On our own planet, in our own universe.
Like, so you're saying that we come from other planets and other universes.
They call this the Earth experience or Earth life. You're living like your Earth life here. And I believe that. I believe that we all go back home somewhere else. And this is just an experience that we've decided to have.
Yeah.
So
this is like augmented reality.
sort of, but you are just sort of left to play it out, and everything's impacted by people around you, people you get to know. But a friend explained to me once, and it makes a lot of sense to me, like that you basically, before you come here, you choose the path that you go on, that you're going to have here, and it's like to learn a lesson. So you can choose to either have a hard life and learn hardship and then how we got through it, or you can choose to have like a nice happy life and learn what love is and family.
So what you're telling me is that some asshole, me, is in another world right now, clicked in to the Matrix and decided to go fuck his shit up this time.
Wow.
No,
Rude.
obviously, no.
That's very rude.
Obviously, he gave me the best part. He was like, we're going to make some other things happen. But...
No, but your journey is what you've made it. You chose the journey that you've had so far, and then what will happen next. But it's not always going to be good stuff, is it?
Well, no, it's lessons.
Like, no one's going to let you just be like,
Lessons
I'm going to have all the good shit, I'm going to be rich, I'm going to be happy. I mean, maybe some people do.
That gives me a thought.
What?
The theory of doppelgangers.
Yeah.
For those who don't know what a doppelganger is, it's your lookalike. Is that to say that it could be still you experiencing multiple different experiences?
I mean, maybe. That takes me on to something else I wanted to talk about. It's like they say about your timeline, don't they? Like you can jump from timelines when you're like, isn't it the burnt toast theory? So if you burn your toast in the morning and have to then remake it and you're later leaving, it's because you've avoided an accident or something, or you were like getting ahead of your timeline where you were supposed to be.
Divine intervention.
So yeah. So, but I think it's called the burnt toast theory as well. So it's like something's happened to either stop something happening to you or to just keep you in the time frame that you're supposed to be in.
Okay.
So actually, you've probably avoided some sort of disaster.
That reminds me of that story you told.
Oh yeah. But I do think that there's different people who can. At some point, they can pick up on these things, and some people know. Like, I follow a group, and they talk about aligning yourself with your higher self. So I guess that's the same sort of concept of you've learned, when you've learned your lesson through one part, you then become your higher self. And I think the whole point of it is that eventually you reach some sort of awakening. So I guess where you're aware, you know what's going on, you see other things, you are more attuned to different things that happen even with other people, and probably things like spirits. I think the concept of it is that you just wake up basically, and you like see things clearly for what they are.
When it does come to a medium, then are you saying that they're born that way or they become that way?
I mean, I don't know, maybe they've just picked that life for themselves. To be like more of a teacher for people along the path instead of learning it all from scratch.
Yeah, but then
maybe they're people who have already been here and done it and helping other people on their journey.
I can understand that for some, but I do have to say that, and if you're a medium, I'm sorry, if you're a good one and a real one, then I believe it. I would love to have a reading one day, but there are the ones who go around to capitalize off of it, and they also, what is that called? I forget. It was basically like reading the room, and they just go, so I'm getting a M. Is somebody's mommy?
Okay, but obviously there's people out there that are fakes. There is with everything.
Yeah.
But there's also so many people who really can tell.
Yeah, I know.
And really can, like, pass messages and stuff. Have you ever been to one?
No, I would like to be read one day or whatever. What do they do?
Well, it depends. If you go for, like, a tarot reading, they read your cards to you.
No.
Or you can go for a personal, to a medium, like, for just personally, like a one-to-one. That I'd be maybe a bit more sceptic about, because they could potentially look you up. But if you just turn up at so I used to go to a spiritualist church. I only went a couple of times, but every time there was someone different sort of leading it, and you could tell which ones were good and which ones weren't so good. But I mean, maybe that's their experience as well, just what level they're at, I don't know. But it was really interesting. Like, there was this one person, and they don't necessarily talk to people. They show, or the spirits show them an image in their mind.
Yeah.
Or like play out a little part of something, and that's what they then suggest to the room. And they say to them, they'll speak for a little bit explaining something that they see. And then they'll say, does this resonate with anyone? Or someone might have already called out by then. And they say to people, like, don't say it does if it doesn't. Like, don't, just wait and listen. And then that's how you know, to me, that someone's real and actually good at it. Because there was one person, they were saying, like, oh, I can see a house, and every single door handle in the house is upside down. And I don't know why it's upside down. I don't know if it's a literal thing or if it's like a metaphor for something, but every handle is upside down in the house. And a lady went, that's my house. And then they were like, okay, why? And she was like, that's just what happened. I think they hung one wrong, and they were like, oh, why don't we just do them all like that? I know.
Weird.
But yeah, they're handles so they lift up instead of pushing down throughout their whole house. How would a medium know that about someone? It's the good ones always say something that's not gonna be like a generic thing for everyone in the room.
Okay. In saying that, just literally popped into my head. So, guys in America, if you've ever been to the UK, they don't have doorknobs. It's a handle that you open like this.
Well, you don't have handles.
No,
in
we have knobs.
America.
So it could be one of those things. It is a very logical thing to think that somebody probably has all the doorknobs or all the handles in their house upside down. In America, that would never be a thing because they could never be like, well, they're revert because it doesn't work.
Oh, I see. So you can turn it either way.
No. Well, yeah. It turns either way. Yeah.
We do have some doorknobs, as you know.
No, I know, but
handles.
Yeah,
maybe that's why, because it's easier.
Yeah,
we have a door at work where I have to press the button and then turn the knob, and I always forget to turn the knob, and I'm always trying to pull the damn thing. If it was a handle, I'd just pull it.
Yeah, but for a medium in the UK, like if they were to go to the US and do that, nobody would say anything because they'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
But exactly, because it's not specific. So the spirit was showing her this because they knew that person would know they were talking about them.
That's what I mean. Like in
it
the
wasn't
UK,
always that.
In the UK, that's a logical thing that you could think could happen.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, it very rarely happens. It's weird.
Yeah, I know. People wouldn't just decide to go do it to their whole house. They'd just fix it. But still,
yeah,
that's what I mean. Like, it is one of those things.
There's another one, and I can't think of it. It was something to do with a wardrobe, and I think there was like a step going up to the wardrobe for some reason, or something like that, and it was wonky, and every time they went up, they would like fall in the dip, and they'd always be like, oh, I'm going to fix that. And they've always been like that. Oh, I need to fix that. And someone was like, yeah, that's mine.
I mean, I'm not doubting it. I just, when it comes to mediums, especially, I'm very skeptical of them because of the people who have decided to just capitalize on it and use those methods to just reel people in. So again, I have nothing against mediums. I do believe in them.
You just don't think there's as many as they
Yeah,
claim to be.
I don't think any time they're like, pay me money, come to my show. No. I want a medium to walk up to me in the streets and be like, this is what's happening.
But they don't.
But why don't they?
Because
it should be a free service.
Babe, so many people they'd get backlash from people. They'd be like, get away from me, weirdo. I don't want it. What you on about? I don't want that. But then how do they know that someone wants that?
Because the spirit would tell them. They'll be like, he'll be okay with it.
No, because you could scare the shit out of someone and then they'd have a crap day. What if they had a heart attack? You don't know. Just because a spirit wants it doesn't mean... I mean, a lot of mediums as well, they say they can hear people all the time. But they don't know whether they should say something to the person. Because as much as the spirit might want it, who's to say the person does? They might not actually like them, or it might absolutely devastate them. So they can't just go up to people and be like, oh, by the way, this dead bloke's telling me I need to tell you this.
Yeah, so instead they're like, oh, by the way, that'll be 150 quid, please.
No, that's not what they do.
That is what a lot of them do, though.
They don't.
Yes.
No.
Some do.
Some do, but not a lot of them.
I know not all of them. But yeah. So I do know that, yes, there are mediums out there that can just reel, to say, in lesser words, I guess, but still.
Let's move on, because you're just winding me up.
Oh, dear. But this is the thing. Like, this is why we have this show as well, because we do believe in different things.
We do.
And as though I do believe in mediums. I know they're real. I know they exist. Because there's so many people out there that take advantage, I'm skeptical.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
Moving on.
Yeah. Now, hold on. Before I say anything. So, spirits show a medium something, yeah? They don't actually talk to them.
No, apparently not.
Would it not just be easier to take a pen and paper in the afterlife?
What?
So you can write it down and just show them.
Who says you get to take stuff?
The Egyptians.
True.
The Greeks.
All right.
The Nordic.
Yeah, but if you got
Vikings.
to take anything,
take a fucking
why
pen
would
and
a
paper.
pen and paper?
So you can... Take
Mind
notes.
you, now I think about it, I do think that some mediums say that they've written it. They can see it like written on something.
I don't know. If you're a medium, let us know. I'm very interested. I would love to talk to somebody.
I mean, one of my best friends can tell you most things. That's where I get a lot of my information and excitement from.
Yeah, no. I just don't. Okay, anyways. It's not that I wouldn't trust her. I would trust her very much. It's just really like, ooh, that hits close.
I know, tell me about it. She's told me some things.
Yeah, oh, I know. So, do you think that these people going to these mediums, these people giving these people something to talk about, is it just a spirit? Are they your guardian angel? Are they your spirit guide?
I think it depends. I think most of the time it's a spirit, just someone who's passed over. But I had this weird thing when I was little, and it was one of my sister's friends, and he could speak, or I don't know if he could speak to ghosts as such, but he could see spirits. And he had a really weird thing, he could feel it. He could look at a place, like a house or something, and he would say that he felt really hot or really cold, and he could just tell. And anyway, he told me that my guardian angel was my grandma, my mum's mum, because she passed away when my mum was 12, so I never saw her. But they say, don't they, that your guardian angel can't be someone who passed away while you were alive.
Why is that?
Because they're your guardian angel for your whole life. They can't just pass away and then become one. You have someone who's like looking over you your whole life.
I've never heard that.
No?
No.
It makes sense though.
It does, yeah. I'm not saying it doesn't, but yeah.
And I thought that was really lovely that that she would like to know that she's around. I think that's nice. But then obviously I've been around mediums and things later on in life and they've not said things like that, but who knows. I also got told that I was haunted.
Oh, baby. You probably... Okay, so within your
It's
career...
It's alright, I got saged.
Well, because of your career...
Oh no, it was a bad haunted.
Well, I was going to say, because of your career, you probably have a lot of attachments to you.
Do you know what? That was a really lovely thing. When I went to the spiritualist church, I think it was like the second time I went, there was a gentleman doing it, a gentleman medium. And he said to me, I can't remember exactly what he said now, but he was like, I think I was wearing my uniform though, so that's why it made me, I can't remember now. But anyway, he said, I'm not going to go into too much, but he said, I have to speak to you because you have a whole queue of people lined up behind you, and there is a man here in my ear saying, please just tell her we're all so grateful, like thank you so much, you are like an angel on earth. And you looked up, I know, I sobbed the whole way home. I held it together there and I was like, okay, I'm fine, but that is so sweet.
And I believe that because I have...
And I cried like a baby. And I got home and my mum was like, what's wrong? And I was like, just they love me.
But I believe that because I have seen you work and you do throw your heart and soul into your job. So I believe that.
Yeah, but as you should when you're looking after
but a lot
other
of people
people.
don't.
I know, and it's sad, but you should. And yeah, that just gave me such a sense of fulfillment.
That does
That does.
Speaking of mediums and all this, it does remind me of you know who he is. It was a TikTok, I think, and the guy he does an Uber or something, and he was driving, and then like he wasn't
driver.
Yeah, he wasn't speaking to the lady, and then he was like, "Hey, I'm sorry, but I have to let you out of the car." And she's like, oh, what? Yeah. And he's like, look, I know this is going to sound weird, but I'm a medium, and you have a lot of people with you right now.
Oh.
And she was like, oh, that makes sense because I'm a mortician. Yeah, it's okay. Pull over. You can let me out.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I remember seeing that. It's a good one.
Yeah.
I don't think he's actually like a taxi driver, is he?
He just does it as an experiment.
So that he can get, so he can read
Talk
for
to people. Yeah.
See,
that's what I'm talking about. If I were to get into a car and then this dude was like, hey, by the way, your grandpa's right here, I'd be like, yes.
Yeah, but even he doesn't actually like go straight to the point, does he?
Well,
He
no.
asks a couple of questions about them and like gets a
reels 'em in,
feeling.
yeah.
And I think he asks them if they're comfortable having someone
Well,
do
yeah, you
that
can't
as well.
just, you can't, I would, so when I do say this, I don't mean literally walk up to be like, somebody in the street and be like, look, man.
There's a dead person
Just
next to you. Fuck, I'd freak out. I would be gone.
Your grandpa says hi.
Yeah, that'd be creepy.
Yeah, but literally walk up, hey, excuse me. Someone's with me, and I don't want to freak you out. They know who you are. And
I don't know. Don't want to know.
but you do know them. Their name is Bob.
I just said I don't want to know.
Okay, have a nice day. By the way, you're meant to get like $1 million, but don't worry about it. Bill says fuck off now.
Keep it. I don't want it.
You don't want $1 million.
My life is so fulfilled. Why would I want? Of course, I want £1 million. Thank you. Thank you, Bob, Bill, whatever your name
Bill,
was.
Bob, Bobby, Billy. Well, I know I messed up the names. Anyways. Okay.
Okay.
So with these guardian angels or their spirit guides, obviously you can't. Well, obviously you can't see them, but you can't hear them. You can't. I don't know. I'm gonna say relate to them.
Before we move on, do you think that you have a guardian angel?
Yeah, and they're probably most definitely always like this motherfucker. Yeah.
A lot.
I really appreciate you, whoever you are.
If they're still here.
Yeah. They're like, Jesus, just give them the wheel. Just give them the wheel, Jesus.
What's the wheel?
Carrie Underwood. Jesus, take the wheel.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah, you got to all hear my lovely singing voice. Anyway, so
Beautiful.
with guardian angels, spirit guides, whatever, what have you, you can't directly speak to them. So for me, I know that like that you get the angel numbers is what I'm trying to just lead into it. But yeah, I'm just gonna come out and say it because I don't know how to really get to it. So angel numbers, like signs.
So different signs.
Yeah. How do you perceive a sign to be given? Like for me, it is angel numbers. It is like and for those who don't know what angel numbers are, it's a sequence of 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, and stuff like that. But yeah, because there was a time in my life.
I mean, like this.
But
you've just said that, and it's 21:21. I feel like I'm constantly looking at the time, or like the gauge in my car for my petrol and stuff. So I feel like I see them a lot because I'm constantly aware of them. So I don't think that that's as meaningful.
Yeah.
It depends. I think if you aren't looking and it just pops up over and over again, then yeah. But then I believe in like other signs. So, like, what are you looking up?
I'm just getting like what they mean up because it can go from 0. It goes from 0 to 9.
Well, that is because that's all the numbers, and then you just put the numbers together.
Yeah, in a sequence, but they're in sequence. It's like 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2.
Yeah, but also I think that you don't need to just see it one time. I think
you have to see it multiple times.
It has to be like constantly jumping out at you.
Yeah, because when I was going through some shit not long ago, before we got together, I was constantly seeing 5s. And I was not showing 0, but anyways, I remember I was at Tesco and I was at the checkout, or I was at the till, whatever. The first time I saw it, and I remember talking to my mom about this, like, because I saw the sequence of 5s. It was £5.55 was total, and every time I see that, anytime I used to see that, I used to think back to my military days. There's a squadron in Italy. They're called the Triple Nickel, 555. And so I'd always say it out loud, I'd be like, ooh, triple nickel. I was never part of the squadron, so I don't know why I said it, but I used to. And so I'd see it, and then I'd see it at work. I'd see it in my car. I'd see it on a reg plate. I'd see it on, just everywhere. And then I was like, what is this? And then one day I took our daughter to gymnastics, and there was a girl, because I literally just seen the number again, and there was a girl wearing a hoodie with the angel numbers listed on the back.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, if there's ever a sign, that's it.
That might have been it, yeah.
Yeah, so I read it, and it's change, and then change did come. This is only a few months later that we got together.
Yeah.
But a lot of other stuff changed anyway still.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I found that really intriguing.
It is.
Yeah, and now I see a lot of 2s, and that just means alignment.
It just means you're where you're meant to be.
Yep.
Yeah, I see 1s and 2s a lot. And I can't remember when it was. There was a time... Can't remember what numbers it was either. But I kept seeing different numbers, and I think we were talking to your mum, and she gave us a Bible verse, didn't she? And that was really lovely, and it was quite like with what we were going through at the time as well.
I didn't really used to believe in it though, and then one day my sister, she used to be a teacher, and she used to be a teacher at a Christian school. She said that there was a math teacher there, and he said that numbers are close to God. Like, in a way, not probably in those exact words, but now it all makes sense to me, because if you are, whether you're spiritual or religious, that is your higher power, or something of a higher power.
Yeah. That's
trying
the
to
point.
communicate with you.
That is the point, isn't it? It's your angels or whoever's watching over you, letting you know that they're there.
Yeah.
It's not so much that something big's going to happen,
No.
but it's just a reminder that they're with you, which is lovely.
Yeah.
But there's so many other things that people see as signs as well, isn't there? Like, is there anything else you see as signs?
When we did first get together, I saw your name everywhere.
Is that because you were stalking me?
No, it was like I would see it on a reg plate. I think I sent you a picture once, and I was like, "See, look, it's your name again." And then what was it? There's a car here, literally called Zoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the actual
I
the
remember
make
you
of the
sending
car.
that
Yeah,
one,
and
yeah.
I'd never seen that before until we got together.
Well.
So that's pretty strange. I don't know. I've not really experienced anything else besides the whole number sequence, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there's more than you realise. Like, a
Yeah.
lot of people have... I'm big with birds, so when a robin comes by, that's a common one, isn't it? People think it's a loved one.
Yeah.
That's always cute.
Yeah.
I like that.
And the magpies.
Yes, the magpies. I'm a little bit obsessed with magpies, and I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing, because there's quite a creepy tale, isn't there,
Yeah.
for magpies?
1 for...
1 for sorrow, 2 for joy, 3 for a girl, and 4 for a boy is all I remember. But there is an old tale. I don't know if it's just English or if it's Irish or something. Maybe I can't remember now. But it goes on from there, and it gets a little bit more morbid, I think. But I really love it. If I see them, I quite often see them on my way to work in the mornings. And whenever I see one, I get excited, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to have a good day. And then if I see 2, I'm like, I'm going to have a fucking great day. Something good's happening today.
Is that not a sign, or is it just more superstition, though?
Probably superstition rather than a sign.
Yeah.
But then the other day, how many did I see,
we saw,
Patrick?
like, 4 in a row?
4.
In the road.
It wasn't in a row. It was
No,
4
in the road.
all together.
4 in the road.
Yes, okay. But they were all together. And I've never seen
you
that many
freaked
magpies
out.
together.
She was freaking out. She was like, "Oh my god, it's 4!"
But I've never seen 4 together. You always see them on their own or in a pair.
Yeah.
I think they like to be in a pair.
Mm.
But yeah, 4. I was buzzing.
Yeah, you were.
Nothing amazing has happened yet, but I'm expecting it.
Something's coming.
Something's coming.
Okay, so I'm trying to, like, sequence in this other stuff, but we're going to bounce kind
Yeah,
of off
because
to it,
I went a bit off on one and
Yeah.
like bounced around with different things. Sorry.
That's fine. Alright, so what is this shift timelines thing, then? Does that...
That's kind of what I already talked about, where you move you're working through your life that you've made for yourself here, like you've set for yourself.
Yeah.
So you're learning your lessons, and then you're moving into
okay.
like your higher self and aligning with your higher self, and like every time there's... So you've heard me say like Mercury's in retrograde and stuff like that, yeah?
Which
Which means the planets are aligning in certain ways with certain things and other planets. And then that's like, it's not so much a timeline, I don't think, but it's where the planets are aligning. So people tend to feel really tired or like crap, get really ill because they're ascending into the next bit.
But we don't come from those planets, so why does that affect anything?
Because it affects our moon cycle, doesn't it? So it affects us in the planet because that's our moon.
The moon cycle, our moon changes every day.
Yeah.
And
And different planets change every day. They move to different places in our solar system every day. Thought you'd be a bit more clued up on this, Space Boy.
But it's just scientific.
Yeah, but it literally goes into what else I've put on there. Star signs. Or what do you call it? Zodiac.
Zodiacs are star alignments.
Yes. So how is star alignments any different to planet alignments? It all makes a difference.
No. This is the thing with the stars. They don't shift.
No.
No!
Okay, so smarty pants. How do we get our star signs?
Zodiac is just... So there is a map.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's broken into sections. So you have the world in the middle. And then, like I said, it's broken into sections. This is all my opinion and how I see it. So nobody come at me.
Come at him if he's wrong.
But yeah, and then wherever your birth month is, yeah, I guess it does follow the moon of where the moon is, I think. I don't know. But it is just a map of the sky of a specific time.
Okay, if there's any brainy people out there, can you please explain this to us? Because obviously we don't really understand it, but I think that, yeah, where the planets are makes a difference on how we all feel on this earth. And also, when the planets align, they also talk about your zodiac sign or your star sign. So it is all relevant.
Sure.
Don't be doing research now.
I'm not.
It's not the time for it.
See, this is the thing. When it comes to zodiacs, I find them interesting. I want to say I believe them to an extent.
Love, have you ever read your star sign? It's bang on point every time.
I'm going to read mine now. In Thailand, democracy is fought for literally. Oh, in Thailand, democracy is fought for literally, with a flag with 5 different colors representing pro-democracy groups. What does this have to do with? You know how things are described and presented, and will be able to see through pretenses and poses that don't reflect on someone's true abilities. You wouldn't want to be the one backing off, but you are ready to give the world and other what they wish for, until they see that it isn't in tune with their true desires and actual needs.
That sounds a little bit sad.
I not gonna lie, I don't know what it means.
No, I don't think that's right. Find a better one.
It's literally called zodiacsign.com.
So,
Alright.
why are they talking about Japan?
Thailand, first of all.
Thailand.
Oh, okay. Alright, so it's telling me today that I need to drink plenty of water in order to keep your system properly hydrated. Scorpio.
True.
Water is the most important part of your diet, and it's likely that you aren't drinking nearly enough. You are highly sensitive today, so taking care of yourself is the best thing you can do. Otherwise, you might act emotional and too easily manipulated. Distance yourself from people who try to suck the life force from you. I felt fine today. I felt fine today, and I drink plenty of water.
You say that, but you were like tapping your foot a lot earlier, I noticed. And you do that when you're feeling a bit anxious. Maybe you just don't even realise. But you did go out for like hours today walking, so that's really good for you. You might have just counteracted it, but you do need to drink more.
Yeah.
You get on at me, and at the weekends, I see you, Patrick. You do not drink enough.
I do drink plenty.
Do my one.
Sagittarius.
Yes.
You're likely to hit that magic spot.
Oh.
You're likely to hit that magic spot with someone today. Oh yeah, baby. In which
Let's
you
not
can
make
almost.
it creepy.
You take
That's
the fun out of
twice
this.
today I've done that. I've told you that.
You take the fun out of it. All right. You're likely to hit that magic spot with someone today in which you can almost read each other's thoughts. You may know exactly what that person is going to say before he or she says it. You may also find that your
mind is working so quickly
that while someone is trying to make one
I knew
point,
what you were going to say.
Yeah, because you can read it too.
I
You
read
are
your mind, damn it.
already 5 steps ahead of where that person is trying to go. Put your gifts to good use. No.
Yeah. You can see straight through you.
Can you?
Yes. That scared me a little.
Yeah. Did you see that coming? Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I don't not. So this is like one of those things. It's just like, it's either hit or miss.
Yeah.
But that can be said with anything. That is like TV evangelists, televangelists, whatever you want to call them.
Can you tell me what tomorrow's one is for me? Because it says tomorrow
Lord.
there, and I'm at work tomorrow, so I want to know what to expect of my day.
An increased
Zoe's
level of
going to
irritability
have
and
a
frustration.
breakdown. That's not good, because I didn't have a very good week last
you
week
didn't.
of being irritable
No,
and
could
frustrated.
tempt you to take it out on friends, children, or your significant other. You take it out on friends. You're probably
That's what I do.
probably feeling
Bite you.
especially energetic. With little
Wow!
in the outlet of
What
that
are you
energy.
laughing at, you bitch?
You just bit me. That's what I mean. That's Sagittarius. On days like this, you might want to consider jogging. Wow. Going to the gym or taking an aerobics class. You were literally
Anyone
talking about...
who knows me knows that is like swearing at me.
Yeah, but...
I don't do the gym or
No, but
exercise.
Today you were talking about going jogging.
I talk about it, doesn't mean I'm going to do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
If Debbie ever sees this, she is going to wet herself.
Mm-hmm. This can both provide an outlet and produce some endorphins that override the stress and strain. Go to it.
Yeah, maybe I do need to start exercising. Can't drink wine every night.
No, you can't. What's mine going to be tomorrow?
Oh, that's really upset. This is not good stuff
Oh,
for the day
come on.
tomorrow.
Mine's the same. Frustration and upset with others in your circle could tempt you to go out and
Okay,
get
our
rid of that
circle,
energy.
babe, is literally us.
Yeah, I know.
So you're
But
obviously getting pissed off at my frustration.
go out. This is so what I do, though. Get rid of that energy by spending a lot of money.
Yes, you do.
You might overindulge in food or drink,
Yeah.
or you could give in to impulse buying, which I do all the time.
Yes.
Treat yourself a little, Scorpio, but don't go overboard. You don't want to give yourself an upset stomach. And
See? How is that not spot on for you?
But the last one wasn't. I don't know what the last one even meant. And you won't want to take unwanted items back to the store. Instead, get some exercise or throw your passions into creative pursuits.
There you go. That's exactly you and me. And I'm just a little bit sad that I'm so angry all the time at the moment.
Well, if your work wasn't pissing you off all the time, so.
I mean, work's okay most of the time. I just get easily annoyed sometimes.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Irritable.
So.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, star signs. Okay, so.
They're correct, but not always what we want to hear.
I
I'm
just,
sorry.
They are so just
I'm
hit or miss,
pre-telling
though.
you sorry for winding you up tomorrow.
Well, and I'm pre-telling you sorry for having bought some Pokemon.
No!
Yes. Anyway, yeah, so, like I said, they're just so hit or miss, and it's not that I don't believe them, but sometimes it's just not talking to me, I guess.
Mm.
So that could be it. It's not talking to you specifically. I don't know.
Well, that is the other thing, isn't it, with star signs? They are covering millions of people.
Yeah.
So it's not always going to be the whole truth for everyone every day, is it?
No. All this talk about mediums and stuff, I want to go back to some stuff. When it comes to, not so much along the lines of mediums, but along the lines of dying, which is a morbid thing, but whatever. When we do die, so our souls, as we've kind of, I think, already discussed, we can either transcend on to back to our home planet or wherever, or we get stuck here.
Mm-hmm.
Past that, what to you is like reincarnation?
I think it's what I said, going back to your home planet, and then you decide where you're going to go next.
Yeah, but reincarnation, would that not just be like specifically here? Like, oh, I messed up, I gotta go back.
I don't know. I guess it depends on how you feel at the end of it. Have you established what you wanted to? Do you need to do it again and get it right?
Well, I don't know. So if you think about it, like, a lot of kids, before they become adults, have this tendency to remember a past life. So that person was obviously reincarnated as another human, which means...
But not always straight away, is it?
Well,
sometimes
no, because
they've come back like 100 years later.
Yeah, the one I'm thinking of was a boy from Chicago. I think he was like 3 or 4 at the time. He kept telling his mom that he was having these dreams about having jumped out of a window. He was on fire, and he hit the ground
God.
and died. And he was like, but it wasn't me, because I was a woman.
Oh.
And then, so the parents looked up this story. They like tried to investigate into it, and they found that in the 1940s or 50s or something like that, there was a woman who lived in a high-rise apartment in Chicago. It caught fire below her or something, and she ended up having to jump from the building.
God.
And she hit the ground and died. And I think when he was born was like in the 2000s.
Yeah. So ages after.
Yeah.
But that's what I mean. I don't think that you're always just like immediately reincarnated back to the planet that you've been on.
Oh no.
But I think it depends what journey you've chosen, where you've chosen it.
Yeah.
I was just thinking when you said that, do you think that people who struggle with like identity and like their sexual identity and just personal identity, do you think that's because of past lives?
Could
Because
be, actually.
they've come back as something else other than what feels right to them.
Yeah. Could be.
It's interesting, isn't it?
But then why? Well, I don't know. Yeah, because that boy he was a woman originally, apparently. So I don't know. Yeah, it could link to that if you think about it in a spiritual sense.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is interesting. Tell us your thoughts on that, because that is a pretty interesting theory. I've never thought about that.
No, I didn't till just when we were just talking about it with the boy.
But again, with kind of dying and whatnot.
Sorry. I keep going off topic and you try and like bring it back down.
I have to. Somebody has to.
Again with dying.
Again with dying. Maybe not so much dying, but ooh, okay. So I gotta try and remember this one. No, I'll just talk about it now. So like when you are dying, people say they have experienced. So people who have like died and come back to life, they've experienced the. So you really hear like two stories. There's those who have said they've gone on and they've seen like family or something, and then they came back.
Yeah.
There's others that just saw nothing. Now I believe both sides of that. I think maybe with it is one person, the people that maybe see black, because I'm a very spiritual person. I'm religious. I'm Christian. And maybe they didn't die long enough, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And they weren't able to experience the crossover. Whereas those who have experienced the crossover died for maybe a specific, or maybe not specific, but a length of time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I
think it depends where they go as well. Like, do they just go, no, I'm not ready to go, I'm going to just nip back and do it again?
Yeah. No, yeah, they could be.
Or like, I'm not ready for this part, so I'm going to stay. So like people who just die for a couple minutes, maybe they're like, no, hang on, I haven't quite finished.
Revive.
Yeah. Maybe.
Battlefield reference. But yeah, but along with that, so like say you like died on an operating table or something, you always hear the experiences of an out of body experience. I've never personally. I think it would be cool as shit. But actually, you know what? No. I have experienced out of body experience once. I was really young, and I just remember a cat scratching at my ass.
Yeah.
Where are you?
No. I've had an out of body experience when I did something naughty.
Yeah.
And
What'd you do?
well, I don't really know what to say.
Something naughty.
I had something more in my cigarette.
Oh.
And that made me like, what's it called?
Disassociate?
Yeah, disassociate. Is that the same thing?
I don't think so.
No, because I was awake, but it felt really freaky. I didn't feel like I was like with people, but I found that any time that I did that.
The time that I'm thinking of, maybe it could have just been a dream, because from what I can remember, I was very young. I had been like 5 or 6. I know at one point I didn't have a surgery. I don't know if I've ever been in the hospital for anything. I'll have to ask my mom. But I remember like being above me and looking into the the hospital room, and like I could see my mom there and my dad in the corner of the room, and they were just sat there, so they obviously weren't worried about me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I remember I even walked up to my bed and like looked at me.
Ooh,
And
that's
then,
weird.
yeah. So I don't really remember much after that. But yeah, I'll have to ask my mom. So don't take me my word for it just yet. I will get back to everybody and see if that's something that's actually ever happened.
Yeah.
But it could have just been a dream. But I think that was my once out of body experience. I don't know. Otherwise, I don't think I've ever experienced it again.
Weird.
Mm.
That must be weird, actually, like looking over yourself.
Yeah. From what I remember, it was quite creepy.
You sure it weren't just like a dream?
That's what I said. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because there are times where I've had very vivid dreams, and they feel extremely real.
So when you dream, do you dream as if you're in it, or are you watching yourself do something? Because whenever I have a dream about myself, I'm watching myself. I can see myself.
No, I'm POV. POV all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never had a dream where you know, it's weird, and I think about it. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't, but I can't remember a dream where I've ever seen myself, like even like in a mirror.
Ooh, I wonder what that means.
Oh, you know, this is a topic for another episode.
Yeah, we need
dreams.
to go into some dreams.
Yeah.
Because I've always had. I think anyway. I don't remember a time when I've had a dream where I don't see myself as well.
I've never seen myself in a dream. I can't think of.
I'm not like in the person.
Yeah, no. For me in my dreams, it's through my eyes. So.
Might mean something strange and like we're a little bit messed up. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about this in another episode. Actually, now this is a good one. I don't really have much else to say on this one. I know this was a very unscripted. We wanted to see how this would go, really, and I think it went quite all right.
I quite enjoy it, just blabbing a load of rubbish.
Yeah, I don't know.
Not rubbish as such, but like just random thoughts come to mind and we talk about it. I think.
I think for this as well, if you have experiences, you want to just discuss it with us.
Yeah, tell us your experiences. Tell us what you think about ours.
Yeah.
Our opinions.
Yeah.
They're probably so off.
Yeah. We could be very wrong, but again, we haven't rehearsed this.
I don't mind being told I'm wrong.
Yeah, we haven't rehearsed this in any way. We haven't like made a script. It's literally just we have random questions written down on our screen here, and we're just kind of spitballing everything.
Yeah.
So this will probably be a lot more of our episodes because you're very busy all the time. I'm between work and our kids. Sometimes I just get too worn out and I find myself sat there going, I can't write a script today. So although
you do a lot of the brunt of the work for this sort of stuff.
Yeah, and it is a lot of research. When I do talk about something, I put a lot of research into it because I want it to be right as much as possible.
Yeah.
So look forward to more episodes like this, but also we will still cover topics. If there's anything you would like us to talk about, let us know. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok. If you're listening on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe if you don't mind. And also give us a like and follow. Any experiences? We would still love to give some listener stories. We would still love to talk about your guys' experiences.
Yeah, I want to hear different stories because it gets me excited.
And it really doesn't matter what it is. It could be you saw aliens or you shook hands with Ted Bundy. Like, we want to hear about it.
We do.
So, until next time, everybody, I think that's going to be it for today.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.